Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. You're about to be an
Get
ATLien.
ready, because you about to be an ATLien.
That's her being a
Bam,
blogger.
boom, bam. I
More than
came
a
to
blogger.
myself,
That's
child.
her being a blogger. You are more than a blogger.
I am more than.
That's her being a blogger.
All them bitches is my son.
Okay, this shit. Yeah,
I am more than a blogger.
if the blog
There
got
go
it,
my
if the blog got it, if the
It's
blog
like, what is
got
the
it, the
music
share
I
is
can
here.
hear?
Yeah.
If the blog got
Hey
it,
y'all,
if
what's
the
up,
blog
squad?
got
What's
it,
up,
the
squad?
share is
What's
here.
up, squad? Hercules, Hercules.
Okay, all them bitches is her son.
What's up,
All them
squad?
bitches is her
Happy
son.
ATLien
Okay,
Day.
all
It is
them
my
bitches is her
birthday
son.
every day of
Okay,
August. How
all
many more
them
days
bitches
we
is
got?
her son.
Like for
We got
real.
3 more. I done claimed the entire month of August. Y'all been celebrating every day. What's up? Come on in, come on in, come on in. I've been fooling around with my camera. It's got me too far. But I'm trying to do
All
this,
them
do
bitches
this.
is her son.
I don't know what to do. Trying to do it over there. I've been trying to fool around with my camera to make sure. Okay. I y'all can see my baby dress. I don't know if y'all see all my dress, but let me go back down a little bit. All these bitches is my sons, for real. What's up, squad? Come on in, come on in. Shout out to NeNe Leakes on the beats. Okay, shout out to NeNe Leakes on the beats. We got a lot to talk about. I've been gone for a week. It's been a week. Oh my God. It don't feel like it's been a week, but it's been a week. I mean, I've been talking to my Patreon people. I've talked to my TikTok people. I've talked to my did I talk to Instagram? I don't even think I talked to Instagram, but I've been talking to the people online. I just haven't been on YouTube. So if you follow me on those other platforms, you have still seen me around doing stuff. Okay. I celebrated my birthday in Miami this past weekend. Peter Thomas had a party for me. Shout out to my good friend Peter Thomas, who y'all dragged all up and down these internet streets for saying that Cynthia should have purchased his home for him, from him, not for him, from him. But yeah, so some people understood, some people didn't understand. It is what it is. Peter was like, he got his message out there, and that's what it is. Okay, he don't give a damn what y'all say. He felt the way he felt, and he feels the way he feels. Okay. So we celebrated at the new One Society Bar in South Beach. It's formerly Bar Idol. Is right next to the Licking on Washington Street in Miami. It was amazing. We had a lot of good food, a lot of good music. The DJ was off the chain. Okay. We ate all of Peter food and drank all of Peter liquor and smoked all of Peter's hookah. So shout out to Peter Thomas. It's been a lot of other people up there this week too. Peter took a picture with Mike Tyson and stuff. Shout out to Peter Thomas because look like his buy is booming. Okay. Hey y'all, shout out to my squad who wished me a very, very happy birthday. I was getting cash apps and Zales and all kind of stuff. I was like, I ain't even asked for nothing. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I was like, how y'all get my Zelle? No, I'm kidding. How y'all get my cash app? Okay, it's linked on everything. I know. But I appreciate each and every one of y'all for those surprise cash apps and Zelles and stuff because I was drinking, honey. We went to Joe's Crab Shack. I was spending all y'all money on the food. In Miami, we had a beautiful Airbnb with a beautiful view of Biscayne Bay. Yeah, so it was a celebration, honey. It was a celebration. Pink hearts in the chat for Mama Brown. So y'all may not see me for a little while because I'm about to head up there tomorrow. Well, y'all might see me. I might go live from there. I'm not sure because it's a lot of work when I go up there. So definitely pink hearts in the chat for Mama Brown or anybody who is battling cancer or any other terminal illness. God's got you. The Lord has the final say. Please keep everyone in your prayers. Keep them lifted. Keep them supported. Make sure their mind is, functioning. Keep them on their toes. Make them laugh every now and then. That's what me and my mom do. I be like, you like to argue with me, don't you? I go up there just to argue with her, make sure she good. Okay. Yes. Okay. So thank y'all for the pink hearts. Now, what else did I have to talk about? Y'all had so much to talk about. Oh my God, we didn't even review the reunion, child. And I even told y'all, listen, while I was over here scrolling on TikTok and Instagram and everywhere else, seeing other people talk about the reunion, I'm like, this is what I've been saying since episode 2. Everything that everybody been saying about Porsha, Shamea, Angela, Pinky, Phaedra, but I already said it. But I'll say it again if y'all want me to. But I already said it. They were beating up on Shamea. It ain't no reason for them to beat up on Shamea. I know the people who don't like Shamea is just not gonna like Shamea, but that did not negate the fact that it was an alliance against Shamea. And then Porsha was trying to deflect from the fact that it was an alliance by accusing Shamea of trying to be in an alliance with K. What's her face when all Shamea wanted was a friend, child, because Kelly ain't it. Kelly ain't a friend. I mean, I'm just saying, Kelly just poor and need a place to stay. But Kelly, you should have stuck up for your friend. All the stuff that Shamea has done for you, the least you could have did was have her back a little bit, yelled a little bit on her behalf. You was yelling on your behalf, but you weren't using your little voice to yell on Shamea's behalf, and I was pissed off about that. Mm-hmm. You said the same alliance Shamea tried to make last season. What? Kay, what's face wasn't even there last season. What you talking about? Angela was disappointing. I totally agree. I've said that too. Listen. See, y'all go watch. I was like, I've been called Angela out for them rehearsed reads. I've been said that. And then how is Angela gonna accuse Shamea? See, everything Shamea fault. It's Shamea's fault that Donald Trump is in the White House. It's Shamea's fault that NeNe got fired. It's Shamea's fault. Everything is Shamea's fault. It's Shamea's fault that Porsha divorced Simon. Everything is Shamea's fault. So how is Angela gonna blame Shamea for the whole Phaedra Godfather debacle when we all know that was on Angela? That was on Angela. And then 2 seconds later, when Kay What's-Her-Face was talking about how delusional she was all season, here go Angela. I feel you. I understand. That's how I feel. I was trying to make stuff make sense. And it's like, girl, I was trying to do stuff I shouldn't have did. Girl, we know. And she even said about the Phaedra stuff. So it's like on the one hand, you trying to blame Shamea. Then on the other hand, you trying to take accountability. Which is it, Angela? You said Angela and Phaedra got on your nerves. He said the alliance versus the alliance. It wasn't no alliance. It was the alliance versus Shamea, because Shamea didn't have nobody, honey. Wasn't nobody on Shamea couch battling for Shamea. But on the other couch with Porsha and Cynthia and whoever else, like everybody had everybody back. As soon as Shamea said something, Angela cutting her off. As soon as somebody say something to Angela, Drew cutting them off. As soon as somebody say something to Porsha, Cynthia cutting them off. It's like they had each other's back. It was like a constant, like, it was crazy to me. Like, I don't understand how Andy could allow that. Hell, even Andy was in on it. Andy was like, is there anything you need to say, Shamea? Shamea, do you want to apologize? Shamea. It's like, oh my God. You said it was a pile on. Okay. You said Shamea was wrong. That's why Shamea, nobody could tell me how Shamea was wrong. Every time I ask you how was Shamea wrong, nobody could tell me. And I'm saying you, not just you personally. I'm just saying the people on the internet. Nobody can tell me what Shamea has done to equate to the level of vitriol and hate that she has received all season. That compares to what Porsha or Angela or Phaedra or anybody else has done. Phaedra ain't did nothing. I mean, Phaedra, child. Shamea ain't did nothing. Well, Phaedra ain't did nothing either. They mad at Shamea. I'm mad at Shamea too for apologizing. I'm pissed off. I'm like, Shamea, how many times you gonna apologize? Girl, don't apologize no more. Hell, when Phaedra, when Andy was asking Pinky, was she gonna apologize to Phaedra? She said, nope. Absolutely not. Even though she was wrong. Okay. I would have said nope. Why you apologizing? Shit, none of them ladies apologizing to you. And then when she got up and went over there and hugged everybody, I was like, Shamea, if you don't sit your ass down, I would have tripped her. I'm serious. If I was Kay What's-Her-Face, Kelly, so I would have tripped Shamea. What is you doing walking over there? Why and for what? And who is you hugging? I don't understand. And you gonna like, and then Drew gonna give her a soft pat on the back. Like, girl, if you don't go on and sit down somewhere, you do not have to be sorry for nothing. What are you sorry for? You just trying to stay in these good graces so you can keep a peach? Is that what it is? I don't know what it is because it don't make no sense. And then when she got to Phaedra, she even said, well, me and you ain't got no issues, and went back and sat down. Her and Phaedra straight. Hell, Phaedra got her own vindication to come up on in a minute. Don't even get me started about that Carlos King and Kandi and Carlos King and Kandi and Phaedra saga, honey. Phaedra hanging on by a thread, honey. She went over there and apologized just to get her peach back, and she waiting for her lick back. Listen, pay attention, write it down, mark today's date, August 27, 2026. You're gonna say Michelle said it when Phaedra turned on Porsha. You said the reunion put it all on display. Why did Angela tell Charles Shamea always talking about him when she didn't bring him up? Look, and why Charles low-key taking up for Shamea? Charles don't give a damn. That's why they ain't had the husbands out there, because the husbands will contradict everything anybody say. Well, the husband, how many husbands is it? Because when she said something about Shamea, he was like, we're gonna see Shamea at the game anyway. I'm gonna see Shamea next week at the at the Hawks game. So it's like, oh my God, Angela, Charles don't care. Why is you doing this? You said Porsha was paying Shamea dust, and people still blame her. Well, I don't blame Porsha for paying Shamea dust, but I do think that two things can be true at the same time. And I do have colorist Claudia on this agenda. I do have colorist Claudia on this agenda because people was like, colorist Claudia was so upset that Faith or that Porsha didn't show any empathy for Shamea's losing her embryo and all of this bullshit. And it's like, she didn't have to. Why? Because if she had said something, y'all would have called her fake. Since she didn't say something, y'all saying she got an attitude. So it don't matter. Just don't say nothing. I agree. Like, that's the one time I agree that Porsha should have kept her mouth shut, because it wasn't going to be genuine had she said anything. Now, the gag is if Shamea would have brought up Porsha's embryos. Where's my drink? I need a drink. Hold on. The thirst is real, Claudia. The thirst is real, Claudia. The gag would have been if Shamea brought up them damn embryos that Simon destroyed. They had named the embryo Iona. And in the text message, Porsha was like, how dare you destroy my embryos? And he was like, you filed for divorce. You like, what embryos? Child, where you been? You must be new around here. You must be new, honey. I spilled that tea a long time ago. Wasn't nobody paying attention, though. I bring it up some more, but I'm going backwards now. Let me leave the embryos alone for now. The thirst is real, colorist Claudia. Now, colorist Claudia, I don't understand why y'all give a damn what colorist Claudia say anyway, because whatever she said is gonna be against Porsha. It don't matter. And the crazy thing is, the only reason she is Team Shamea is because it's against Porsha. It's not genuine like my talking points, okay? Colorist Claudia be over here listening to my talking points. See, that's why I was going live on Sundays, so that y'all wouldn't say, when colorist Claudia stole my talking points, y'all wouldn't say, Michelle stole Claudia's, okay? But I've been telling y'all that it was colorism, but colorist Claudia ain't gonna say it's colorism because she a colorist. But I've been told you it was a pile on Shamea. I've been told you that they was bullying, that it felt like bullying. I've been saying it since the second episode, and then all of a sudden, colorist Claudia flipped the script and she want to be Team Shamea. Colorist Claudia don't give two shits about Shamea. Not a damn thing. But while I'm talking about her, let me pull this up. So apparently, colorist Claudia was on Carlos King, and First of all, colorist Claudia wanted to apologize to Pinky for announcing her pregnancy before she could announce it. Now, I'm a fair person, even though I don't like colorist Claudia. I am a fair person, but I do like the fact she getting dragged for that. Okay, but at the same time, I'm guilty of doing something similar. I mean, when they spotted Fallon walking around big and pregnant, I told y'all Fallon was big and pregnant before Fallon announced it. But who she was gonna announce it to? She wasn't on the show. She wasn't on the show, so I guess it was kind of different. I don't know, but see, the gag is colorist Claudia trying to be a blogger. She's trying to be a blogger and she's trying to be a D-list celebrity at the same time, and you can't be both. Okay, see, if a blogger had exposed it, they wouldn't be getting dragged up and down the street. Colorist Claudia exposed it, of course she gonna get dragged up and down the street, because people are like, why are you even in this business? Colorist Claudia, you was in the club, but now you hating from outside the club, so of course they're gonna drag her. But here's what she said after Pinky basically said that she felt the ways about colorist Claudia announcing it before she did. Hold on, here's what colorist Claudia said. Like this video, please. Thank you. Y'all know the drill. Copyright disclaimer on Section 107 of the Copyright Act. Allowances made for what? Fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. What am I doing, ladies and gentlemen? I am researching. Thank you for the gifts, friend. Thank you. So this is a Carlos King show. Hold on. I didn't watch it when it happened, but I seen this clip. Hold on. Here she go apologizing.
Paul was on Kandi Speak on it. Did say that, she was trying to hide in her house and enjoy her pregnancy, and that she wasn't too happy that it was announced before she was able to do so. So Claudia, I wanted you to speak first on it. And
so they talk about this behind the scenes, because Carlos pulling the Andy Cohen. Claudia, do you have something you need to say? It's the same thing Andy said. Shamea, do you have anything you have to say? And look at that other lady down there. I don't know these people names, child. Look at the lady down there with her head cocked to the side, with her bun just like mine, child. She cocked to the side. She knew what was up. She up here got a smirk on her face. Claudia over there looking like a Muppet, but I digress. Hold on, listen.
Tell us what your thoughts were on Pinky's comments.
I want to first say my apologies to Pinky. Someone sent me the clip and said, girl, and I was like, oh my God. So I watched just the clip. I didn't watch the whole interview. And I didn't know that she was bothered by it, because she, puts on such a...
How you didn't know she was bothered by it? Everybody was dragging you from the moment you dropped the T. Like, people been saying it's wrong before Pinky even, before the reunion even aired. Claudia always act like she don't know something, but then she act like she know everything.
A very strong front, like she's unbothered. So the first thing I did, to me, what was the most important, I don't care what everybody else is on the internet. I sent Pinky, first of all, at first I text Dustin. I was like, can you...
Why she always gotta over explain stuff? That's what I want to know. Hold on, I gotta pull this picture up so I can put it in here. But why does colorist Claudia always have to over explain? We don't care what you did and why you did it. We already know that you be in everybody's DMs. I mean, you was in my DMs, you was in my squad members' DMs, you've been in Josh DMs. We know you are in everyone's DMs, and it's getting old and it's getting tired, and we tired of you being in the DMs. But she went in Pinky's DMs, and then she showed it. Hold on, where the picture at, child? Oh, there it is. Shout out to Ali. Ali had brought the picture. Hold on, let me put the picture up. Hold on. Ali had brought the picture up. Ali had screenshot the picture of colorist Claudia, and the text or the DM that she had sent to Pinky. And it's like, why is she looking like that? She look the lips is ducking, the eyes, she got the crazy eyes. Let me zoom in a little bit more. It won't even let me zoom in, child. She got the crazy eyes, child. The lips is ducking, and then she's showing that she was in Pinky's. It looked like under the bankruptcy post saying, please check your DMs. I sent you a voice memo. Just a begging, looking crazy and stalkerish, up all night, ain't had not a lick of sleep, constantly trolling on the internet, Child, get you some sleep, colorist Claudia. Even us bloggers don't be online this long. But I digress. She apologized. Who cares? The other thing that colorist Claudia did that people are talking about, because I've been off the internet and I was just like, child, all this happened while I was gone. He's like, yep, it sure did. Another thing that happened was her and the young lady that's on Carlos King's show got into a heated debate over Porsha and Shamea. Now, I told y'all how I felt that Claudia is being very performative when it comes to her support of Shamea. And I'm going to show you why after I show you how she was acting like she was about to cry. Hold on.
No, I didn't even
Y'all know the drill again. Shout out to the squad for the cash apps and the super chats. I appreciate you, Healing Heart. Hold on. Here's what she said.
Sit there and I could not even stomach that. Like, I feel like I want to tear up now about what happened. Like, I get what y'all saying. I guess maybe I'm too nice. Maybe I'm a sucker.
So I guess to preference, they was talking about Shamea and Porsha and the embryos, what we just got through talking about, and how Porsha didn't say a word when Shamea announced that her surrogate had lost the baby. Okay, and that was her last embryo. And so colorist Claudia up here mad because she feels like Porsha should have said something. She got her foot all up on Porsha's neck. It's like, girl, what is you talking about? They ain't friends no more. Why she got to say something?
I don't know, but like,
not too nice. It's just a different way of moving. They're both equally valid.
Yeah, I don't think there's I don't think there's a right or wrong answer.
They're equally valid. That's the point. Is they're equal.
Yeah.
There's not a diminished value. They're equal.
Someone I had many, many years with.
Colorist Claudia, I always have to equate it to something that she has gone through, right? It's always about me. That's how she a little touched. Okay, she need a little therapy, and so and she hates when black women speak. So she was cutting off the young lady over here. What y'all said her name Blue? She was cutting her off. She didn't want her to talk.
Shares on national television. She lost her last embryo. I could be mad at this bitch. This bitch gets on my fucking nerves.
Why she have to use so much derogatory language? Claudia is so ghetto. She is so lowbrow. She is like a trailer park Karen. Like, why is it that you have to use these nasty derogatory words? You can't speak without using profanity, expletives. Colorist Claudia, why do you do this?
But there'd be something in me that would be like, but yeah, they're arguing shit about their mother. Their mother's been beefing since the 80s.
How many times she gonna curse?
Mom's been beefing. Okay, we've been knowing this. And they bring up the mothers. They both said shit about each other's mothers, and it ain't the end.
It's just a potty mouth
In the world, what they said either.
For some of us,
we've had worse. We've had worse. You know what the end of the world is? What happened to Shamea's embryo? That's the end of the world for that.
What happened to Shamea's embryos was the end of the world. What about what happened to Porsha's embryos? Did you bring that up, colorist Claudia? That was the end of the world too, was it not? Did you have the same sympathy for Porsha when Simon destroyed her only embryo, Iona? Did you?
For that baby.
The irony is it's a motherhood conversation. An embryo is about motherhood, and
I don't want to argue with you about my opinion. I don't like this. So
Wait, isn't that what they all doing? Is arguing about opinions? Isn't that what they all doing? Is arguing? Like, isn't that what she's doing right now? Arguing about somebody else's opinion. See, this is where colorist Claudia often loses the audience, because it's like she's all or nothing. It's like she's got to be right. It doesn't matter what anybody else's opinion is. The same way she went on Flop Soul Side Dish or whatever, trying to drag me and Tasha K because her ex was getting married, calling me all kind of see you next Tuesdays and stuff. That woman is ghetto.
You guys, this is so sad to me.
Well, you're not arguing with her about
but you are pitying
opinion.
my opinion, though. So I get to talk about how my opinion is valid, though. So I don't want my opinion to be pitied.
I'm not saying your opinion's not valid.
Said that like I'm not, like it's not as decent. Those words hold weight.
I never said that.
I understand, but it's to say that the decent thing to do. The alternative is also decent.
Not to me.
Exactly, and that's diminishing.
She about
I'm not diminishing you, Blue. I just don't agree with you. And guess what?
As somebody who's a mother's
talking
girl,
over me, please.
But I'm saying
you're diminishing you're diminishing me talking.
Okay.
When they talking over Shamea on the reunion, when they talking over Porsha, they were talking over everybody. Now they can't talk over you on the Zoom call. Colorist Claudia.
I have many times not agreed on this panel. And I don't want you to think that I'm diminishing you as a person.
As a mother's girl, it feels that way. I will be honest. Because for me, my mother is my world in the way an embryo would be the world for Shamea. And because my mother is my world, that makes me as emotional as you are about this embryo.
I could understand.
Understandably, both of them are insufferable. No shade. They both are irky. They like cringe. Like Blue over here cringe, Claudia cringe, and they making a cringe sandwich with Carlos up there and the other dude up there with the purple jacket on looking clueless. They just all cringe.
Emotions are valid.
It was a one-way thing where it was all this season was Shamea coming for Porsha's mother. I would 1000% agree with you. I'd be like, you damn right. You damn right. Because I can't hear you because we're talking at the same time. I'd be like, you damn right. Because she deserves everything. Because they're the whole season. It's just been one way. They're both guilty. Right. So I'm just like, they almost like watch each other. In my opinion.
So if they both guilty, why are you sitting up here about to cry? Because Porsha ain't say nothing.
And that's why there's 4 squares. So we can have 4 different opinions. I'm sorry if you think I'm diminishing you. I just don't agree with your take. And that's okay.
I'm tired of Claudia slurring. Now, apparently the people been dragging Claudia up and down the internets, okay, because of this, because now all of a sudden she's saying that Porsha should have had some empathy, and she don't understand. It could have been somebody that she hated, and she still would have allowed some type of empathy. Now people are pulling up past things that colorist Claudia has said online about, guess who? NeNe Leakes, honey. They pulling up these receipts, child. You know, colorist Claudia hates NeNe or hated NeNe until NeNe offered her an olive branch, okay, and told her to stop talking about her. But colorist Claudia, right after Greg passed away, colorist Claudia took it upon herself to go on Flop Soul with Al and Junkie Dineva. Okay, shout out to this young lady who pulled the clip, honey. She went on to Flop Soul and tried to drag NeNe. Remember when NeNe was talking about how she felt about they all went in on flowers and she felt some kind of way? And that's her right to feel some kind of way, right? Just like it's Porsha's right not to speak, or it's Shamea's right, or whatever. So listen to what colorist Claudia said about this situation. You gonna gag, chair. Oh, I'm sorry, I got them damn sound on me.
No one owes you. Feel triggered when she posted, when I heard about the story. I'm like, hold up. No one owes you anything. I wouldn't have to spend $1. It has nothing to do with you. It has to do with your husband and paying respect to the man that we all got to know and love, who was so supportive and kind, even when you were beefing with.
Let's not forget colorist Claudia called Greg a slave. Okay, let's not forget colorist Claudia called NeNe gorillas in the mist. And now she up here trying to drag NeNe just a month after Greg had passed away for something she said about the repast. Look, colorist Claudia wasn't even invited to the repast. Now look at Al's face. Al was pissed off. This when Al had took up for NeNe, and then colorist Claudia got him fired, and then I talked about it, and then they hired him back. But that's a whole nother story. But look.
His wife, he was still a class act. And NeNe, I can't tell you how to grieve, because again, I've never lost a husband. I've never lost the thing that you said about other people. You're lucky that anyone even showed up for you. Actually, you're lucky that anyone even showed up for you.
This is nasty work. How you gonna talk about that lady who just lost a husband that she had been with for 27 years? How you gonna say that she's so nasty that nobody should have came to the funeral? This is what I'm talking about. Such a fraud. And you gonna sit there and act like you crying because Porsha should be held accountable because she should have felt some kind of way about her op. Okay. And like I told y'all, 2 things can be true at the same time. Shamea was definitely being bullied, and I do believe that Porsha didn't have to empathize or speak on it. But colorist Claudia sitting here, she did the exact same thing to her op, and then she used her platform to drag them, as she often does. Listen.
And the fact that people rallied around you, I thought was a beautiful moment. So let's not ruin it. Like, let's just build on that moment and move forward. If I don't like someone and they lose someone, usually I'm just not going to say anything. If I don't like someone and they lose someone, usually I'm just not going to say anything.
You heard that part? If I don't like someone, usually I'm not going to say anything. But you were saying something right then and there. You were saying something on the damn... Oh, God. She's such a hypocrite. She don't even know when she be looking stupid herself. If you don't like somebody, you're not gonna say nothing, but you was just sitting there dragging NeNe for saying what she said about the flowers. If you don't like somebody, you're not gonna say nothing, but you gonna drag Porsha for not saying nothing to Shamea. Like, come on. Anyway, they've been bringing up colorist Claudia's past, child. They've been bringing colorist Claudia's clip where she said she can't see black people in the dog anyway. So it's, people are basically saying it's all performative. The only reason she is Team Shamea is to be anti Porsha, and I believe it. Okay, because Shamea too dark. Claudia don't care about dark skinned black women. You said NeNe said all rich housewives only came up with $200 worth of flowers. Exactly. And if you remember, NeNe talked about how she had Greg had even spoke at Todd's mom's funeral and had paid for a spread, and she had paid for a spread for Marlo's aunt or grandmother or somebody that had passed away. So she just felt a ways. And when she was on the radio station, they were asking her something, and she, expressed how she felt, and that was that. Okay, but yeah, that's just nasty work. We're gonna get to Kenya Moore face in a second, friend. We're gonna get there. We getting there. I'm just trying to get through these posts. So yeah, colorist Claudia has been called out. Let me know what y'all think in the chat about that and how y'all feel about her. In addition to that, hold on. Why did Jasmine Brand from the Jasmine Brand actually do a post where she was asking people why they didn't like Claudia? Why they didn't like Claudia Jordan? And people are asking her, how much colorist Claudia pay you for this post? So I'm like, where is this coming from? Why don't y'all like colorist Claudia? Why don't y'all like Claudia Jordan? Hold on. Let me show you. I'll show you. Hold on. Shout out to the Jasmine Brand. But girl, I get it. People be doing things to low-key use their platform to show support. But look at this. Talk about a list of black women y'all can't stand. Now, who would... Jasmine, why would you do a post like this and ask people who are the black women y'all can't stand? Why would you do this? This is like opening the door to people dragging people in the comment section. It really is. But it's all about clicks and views and engagement. I guess this is for engagement. So Jasmine asks, she says she's gathering a short list of black women that y'all dislike. Claudia is biracial. Let's start there. Okay, I'm a black woman. Y'all don't like me, so I should be on the list. Colorist Claudia is biracial. She ain't even black. Hold on, we're gonna listen.
Collecting a list of black women that y'all can't stand. So number 1 is Clarissa Shields. Number 2 is Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. Number 3 is Kandi. Y'all can't stand Shamea. And I had a new person that I'm adding on this list that y'all can't stand for some reason. You know what it is? Claudia Jordan. Y'all can't stand Claudia Jordan. So
is she just not finding that out? Is she just not finding out we don't like Claudia? Did she not hear Claudia call say she couldn't see black women? She couldn't see black people who was wearing black in the dark at a black party. She could only see teeth and eyes. Where was she when Claudia said that? Was she there when she called Omarosa's mama a monkey? Was she there when she called when she called her ex-boyfriend an ape? Like, what is she saying? That's why we can't stand colorist Claudia. And another reason why we can't stand colorist Claudia is because she's never taken accountability for those things that she says. And she used microaggressions to this day against dark-skinned black women. Like I said, when she was trying to read me and Tasha K, she over there calling us ghetto, lowbrow, all of those things. And I hadn't even said nothing about her. So now all of a sudden I'm ghetto because I've called you a colorist. I'm ghetto. She's called me a liar. She said I was lying about calling her a colorist, even though those things came out of her mouth. So of course I'm going to keep thy foot on thy neck. Hold on. Let's keep listening.
I'm trying to understand why there is such a disdain or dislike sometimes, or a lot of times in the comments when it comes to Claudia Jordan. I think that's valid for someone not to like someone in terms of like a public figure is you don't like their opinion on stuff, right? And so Claudia Jordan is very opinionated.
We don't care about Claudia's opinion. We just don't like her.
She does these talking head shows where she gives her opinion on pop culture, celebrity news. And I think sometimes
she does these talking head shows. She's a blogger, just like you, Jasmine. She's a blogger. Why don't you just say that? Why don't y'all like blogger Claudia? Why don't y'all like jealous Jordan? Why don't y'all like her? Okay.
Sometimes y'all don't like her opinion. A lot of commentary on Housewives, Atlanta Housewives.
And here's the thing: bloggers get heat. That's what we get, right? Tasha K, me, Junkie Dineva, Jasmine Brand, the Shade Room, whoever. Don't bloggers get heat, especially those of us who express our opinions. See, some bloggers just post, and don't offer what their personal opinions are of the subject. But those of us who offer our personal opinions, it's always up for grabs because everybody is not going to agree with your opinion. Claudia?
Because the season just wrapped. So I'm wondering, is that what the issue is? I've seen comments saying she's messy, but how can you, what's messy, right? And also when you're giving commentary, I think it always can be perceived as messy. And I'm not trying to cape for Claudia, but I don't see what the biggest issue is. I mean,
sound like you caping to me, Jasmine.
She's a Black woman. She's on TV. She's been working for 20.
She's biracial. She said a lot of colorist things.
Plus years. She works hard.
She's nasty. She's a mean girl.
Actress. A lot going for herself. So I'm just trying to figure out.
We just said it. She's messy. She's a mean girl. She doesn't like Black women. She says colorist things. She called Black men apes. Can we go on and on? We got a whole list of things that we can say about colorist Claudia about why people don't like her.
Is she just not likable? Like, what is it? What is it? Why are we always kind of going a little bit too hard? I am collecting a list.
I don't think we go too hard. Y'all think we go too hard on colorist Claudia? Y'all let me know in the chat. Do y'all think that we go too hard on colorist Claudia? Or is holding someone accountable who uses their platform to spread narratives important? Let me know. Anyway, moving on. Like this video. I ain't even got to Kenya yet, but before I get to Kenya, I'm going to digress for a second. Since we was talking about Carlos, I should save this for Patreon, but since we was talking about Carlos and we was talking about the Carlos King podcast, I would be remiss if I didn't play this clip that has been circulating over here on the Discord. Y'all so funny. Carlos King was recently on a podcast. I don't even know what podcast this was. What podcast is this? Carlos King revisit Kandi Burruss's Todd Tucker and Phaedra Parks' infamous sex dungeon scandal. Hold on, let's see what this says. How I make it big. Hold on. And here is what Carlos had to say, because he has been denying it. It's all about denying it. But those of us who were around at that time, we know the truth. Allegedly. I'm just saying, but he built his platform so that he can divert from the truth. Okay, listen, has Phaedra told you what the truth is? Has Kandi told y'all what the truth is? Has any of them denied that Carlos was a part of it? I don't know. Let me know. I want to hear Phaedra say that Carlos didn't have nothing to do with it. Listen. Oh shoot, it's on mute. Hold on.
I want to talk to you about season 9 of Atlanta.
Yes.
You've publicly said you weren't the source of the rumor that Kandi and Todd, that Phaedra spread to Porsha.
Of course he gonna publicly say that. Why wouldn't he? He's not gonna say I did it. He'll never say I did it. And from this point on, y'all know. Anyway, I'm wait. Hold on, listen.
Right?
Yes.
It's just interesting because Phaedra was gone after that for a long time. Had to kind of be put on pause, do her thing, then came back with Traders. How did you kind of get involved with that? Like, why did you
yes, bring Phaedra up. Look at Carlos. Did y'all see Carlos' face? Carlos was thinking, his wheels was turning. Hold on, where's that close up? His wheels was turning right there. He was like, she about to ask me about Phaedra, Lord. I don't know what I can say. Gotta say something nice. Hold on.
How did you kind of get involved with that? Like, why did you have to kind of publicly come out and say that? Like, walk me through that whole drama.
Yeah, I mean, look, it was a thing because that's when social media started to percolate and started to be.
See, he trying to blame it on the blogs, i.e. me, because I remember blogging about it and because I had the inside, I talked to a lot of the housewives, and a lot of housewives had told me who, and allegedly who was behind it. Okay, it's still on straight from the 8 to this day. Okay, that was how many years ago? 8, 9 years ago. It's still on straight from the 8 to this day. I was never sent a cease and desist. Nobody ever told me to take it down. Nobody ever said I was lying. I'm just letting y'all know it's still on straight from the 8 to this day. Now here we are 10 years later, and people try to rewrite history, but we're gonna listen.
Like a massive thing when the audience started to perpetuate rumors, and a lot of people took it as fact. And listen, we see that now when it comes to just different outlets reporting on things that's not factual.
Mm-hmm.
And look,
what's the outlets? Name them. You should name the outlets. I want you to name the outlets that be reporting on stuff that's not factual, so that I could go read them.
It's real simple. For the sake of my reputation in the business, I had to, say something about it. And I will say this: I will always give props to Andy Cohen for not only.
Look, that sounds like a dry bag right there, because Andy ain't saying your name publicly. I don't know. He may, but look. On the reunion, let's start here. On the reunion, when Kelly brought up Claudia, if you notice, she said on that podcast. She did not say on Carlos King's podcast, and we all know that's what it was. Okay, then because there's certain words that they won't allow you to say. There's certain people they won't allow them to mention. Then, if you recall, when Martell Holt, which is his prized possession over there on Love and Marriage Huntsville, was playing dating Sheree. And it was some texts and some other stuff that had Carlos King name on it. They blocked Carlos King name out during the show. Like, his name is never brought up on the show. I'm just saying. And so, of course, they're never going to deny it. They're never going to confirm or deny it. And so, just like with housewives who get fired or get the boot or any of that, Bravo never confirms or denies it. They just let them craft their own narrative. And so Carlos has been able to craft his own narrative all these years. And here he is doing interviews about it. But I want to hear from Phaedra and Kandi.
Props to Andy Cohen for not only calling me and giving me some great advice, for also talking about it in the book. Right. So I appreciate him. I appreciate the network who spoke on it. But yeah, I had to make sure that, look, at that time, especially, I wasn't even on camera,
right,
the way I am now. So
we know that, Carlos. You wasn't a blogger until you got your YouTube channel and started to blog. We know that. But we want to see you interview Kandi. We want to see you interview Phaedra. We want to see you talk about it with them, and we want to hear them say that you had nothing to do with it. That's when I will believe that he had nothing to do with it. Hold on.
Oh, I was protecting myself in the process, and I have no regrets doing that.
No, I don't think you should.
He was protecting himself. He was protecting himself. He wasn't protecting Kandi from the drunken rumors. He wasn't protecting Phaedra from getting the boot. He was protecting himself.
But I thought you handled it.
Yeah,
handled it as best as you could. If you could.
So I mean, I don't know what this podcast is, but you can go find it somewhere on the YouTube. Colorist. Carlos King, I don't think he's a colorist. Carlos King actually did an interview, and he was talking about some of the history. The people have been digging that up too, child. Shout out to my squad, because the people been digging it up about Claudia, child. Carlos, hold on. Somebody said, I distinctly remember Phaedra saying she got it from production while watching that episode live. Either way, I've always said whether it came from him or not, it had no business being aired, and let alone talked about for multiple scenes. That makes him culpable regardless. Hold on. I'm still looking what the people saying. Phaedra fell on the sword for a few of the housewives. Okay, let me see. Okay. What they say right now? Carlos King said, I'll be very oh, child, Radiance that put, what is this quote? Where did this quote come from? Interview? It says, I'll be very honest. At the time, none of the producers thought anything of what Porsha said. We know Kandi. We knew she would never do anything like that. We never thought this was something to follow. We saw it as, okay, Porsha, that was shady, but let's move on. But Kandi would not let it go. She kept bringing it up. She kept talking about it. We didn't get why this was becoming something bigger when we were all looking at it as it was nothing more than shade. It wasn't until Kandi said that she refused to be around Porsha because she thought Porsha was trying to ruin her brand that we got it. She was upset. She wanted to clear her name, and rightfully so. It's her reputation on the line, but it was unexpected for us. That's what Carlos said, honey. It was unexpected for him. Clearly somebody knew something. Somebody knew something if he was he's explaining it, but he's really trying to distance himself from the situation. Anyway, moving on. Like this video, please. Like this video. Why is Kenya Moore? Oh Lord. What Kenya do to her face, y'all? What did Kenya Moore do to her face? Like this video, please, and thank you. Like this video. We about to try to figure out what the hell happened. First of all, about a week or so ago, Kenya came out with these AI pictures, and everybody was like, "This is obviously AI." It's saying it's AI in Instagram. Why is Kenya posting these AI pictures when Kenya is a beautiful woman? She don't need to post AI content, does she? I'm just saying. Well, I like AI too, but still, Kenya did this, honey. She got AI. She had about 5 fingers and 4 toes. Okay. She had, look, the dress was painted on. Okay, her hair was cut. Look. I don't know what's going on. This the dress. Is this the dress that Amari had on with that went around the neck, or allegedly it's the fake dress that Amari had on that went around the neck and covered her boobage? But this is the AI picture of Kenya. That's when Kenya was halfway looking like Kenya. I think this is the picture that she presented to the doctor when she went to the doctor and said, "I need to be snatched." Okay. And so then this picture came out. She posted this picture right here. And everybody like, who this? Who this? I mean, she's still a beautiful woman. Okay. She ugly on the inside, but she's still pretty. But who this? She looked like she one of the girls from Summer House or something. I get it. She shaved out about 10 years. Okay. But who this? Who? Then she holding her. Listen, I think they pulled some skin off her forehead or something, because her forehead looks unusually large. I don't know what the hell going on. And maybe they pulled it behind her ears because, she covering up her ears. But she had a facelift, allegedly. I heard from the streets that she had a facelift. And a few weeks ago, she was talking about how much pain she was in. Allegedly. Okay. And so, so she's not completely healed, but I guess she was booked and busy and she had to be there. And so the people are saying that they don't know who this is. Everybody's saying that. Look at the comments. Who is that? They saying this is Kimora from across the street. This filter has a filter or something, because she don't need no filters. And then the people like, we need to see it in motion. There she go again. Still don't look the same. There she go again. Still don't look the same. It's like, who is this? Who is this? So then we start seeing videos of Kenya. We start seeing videos. I got one over here on the Patreon. Hold on. Oh gosh. We start seeing videos of Kenya in motion, child. Let me see what this video look like. Hold on.
A few honors to award.
Beginning with the Photogenic Award. Joe's.
Is this from tonight? Is this from the thing from the night? Her eyes look a little funny. They said this from the night. Okay. She got a new wig on, but her eyes is a little tight. Okay. She probably can't really close them. She probably can't feel her cheeks. I don't know. Her lips look a little lopsided. I don't know what's going on in this picture. I mean,
we have a few honors to award.
Beginning with
Kenya, why you do this to your? You said this was from the night. Why she do this? Why? I don't understand. This is horrible. And then she still got them color contacts on. You said the facelift altered the eyes. It altered the eyes. Her lips a little crooked. Look at it. Her lips a little crooked. She can barely blink.
Beginning with the Photogenic Award, chosen by our judging panel, selected from the contestants' official headshot.
They real messy. For keeping the camera on Kenya during the Photogenic Award. This real messy. Hold on. I gotta remind. This is real messy.
We have a few honors to award.
Beginning with the Photogenic Award, chosen by our judging panel, selected from the contestants' official head.
Oh Lord, but yeah, her makeup artist had posted some videos as well that's been circulating on X, and of course we'll look at them too. Kenya in motion. Child, I mean, I don't know. Why would Kenya do this to herself? This is the last thing she needed to do. And if she did do it, which I've heard she did, she should have stayed hidden until it settled. Okay, here she is with Steven Grossman. That's NeNe's old agent right there. Isn't it Steven Wiseman, Grossman, somebody? But look at Kenya's face right there. It's something to do with her forehead. Her forehead looks much larger than it used to be. I don't know. Maybe it's the wig too far back. And then the eyes. I don't know what's going on with her eyes. It looks very painful. Okay, no shade, it does.
We need to be like on yachts every day, sipping mimosas in Miami.
Look at it. 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 They in Miami, of course, for the Miss America anniversary. But look at Kenya. She can't even open her eye. Look at the side. She is snatched. That face is pulled tight like Nat booty. OMG. A mess. You said she had to work, couldn't stay hidden. I mean, I guess. But I mean, it is what it is. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. Shout out to Kenya and her new face. What y'all think of Kenya's new face? Are you loving it? Do you feel like she looks better, worse, the same? I don't know. To me, she's still pretty. Either way it goes. Look, let me see what the comments saying. The comments saying the first Black American Miss USA didn't touch her face. No, the shade. Not Kenya touched her face, but the first one didn't. Kenya, the second one. Okay. NeNe said they got the NeNe gift, the folded under. Her face is completely folded under. Okay. Who is that? This is not Kimora from across the street. Okay. Somebody said this better be face tuned or filters. I shake the shit out of Kenya because this is not needed. Okay. Somebody said, who is that? Who is that, honey? Using the NeNe gifts. I live. They said she looks good. Y'all hating. What we hating for, Jules? What the thing say? Hold on.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. You're not gonna disrespect me and my husband.
I just did.
Okay. Well, she looked good back then, but that was before she touched her face. This now. It said, is this edited or surge? Everybody paying attention. Her original face is gone with the wind. Not the original face is gone with it. That's what Kenya used to look like. That I guess she was trying to go back to 1993. But that's what she used to look like before she started messing with, her God-given gifts, her God-given beauty, and putting silicone implants in her butt and all that stuff. But there's that. Some of the prettiest women are the most insecure. Didn't Kanye say that? It says, Kenya, this facelift is not it, mama. Okay. Child, the people is calling out the facelift, honey. They said Kenya eyes look stuck. That's what Kenya used to look like, Miss USA, Michigan, back in 1993. Boy, she don't look like that no more. They said she doesn't look like herself, but she look good. Okay, two things can be true. Okay. They said, who is this, honey?
Tight, okay? Whoever you went to, they pulled you just a little too tight, okay?
They pulled you just a little tight, okay? What this one say?
Because I was drunk. I didn't judge you because you got a whole nother face and a whole nother body. First
you got a whole nother face and a whole nother body. They said Kenya Lee Simmons. They said Kenya look like Kimora Lee Simmons. This is crazy. Somebody said that's why she was in Dubai. Child, they is reading Kenya. It's not just me, it's everybody. Oh Lord, they said Kenya look like the cat lady. They said Kenya more hair care. Lord, they is reading in these comments. They said somebody pulled you just a little too tight. Oh God, they bringing up the NeNe gifts. Bringing up the NeNe gifts. They was like, oh my God, what has she done? What has she done? She took that season 13 tagline seriously, honey. If you don't like my shade, then step out of my shadow. Them eyes are pulled back. I don't mean this to be rude, but she looks different. So everybody's saying the same thing. Kenya got pulled a little too tight. A little too tight. Well, salute to Kenya. I hope she find whatever it is she's looking for. I hope she is happy with the results. It is her body, her choice, her face, her choice. She can do whatever she want to do. Okay. You said, hold on. Somebody said they love me. I love your show. Is it a but? Let me see. I love your show, Michelle. To me, you are top notch. However, as much as you're talking about Kenya, NeNe's work look good, but NeNe's face don't look like the face that they viewed either. How about you? How about you? What? I haven't got no facelift, honey. I look my age. All of 105 of them. You said, wait, is this it? Hold on. You said, how about you talk about NeNe the same way you're talking about Kenya? We all know Kenya was beautiful, and I don't necessarily like her work, but don't say the same thing about NeNe. Is it because you typing too much? You might well call in when it's time, child. I ain't reading all that. We can talk about NeNe. I always talk about NeNe. NeNe looked damn good, and NeNe's work was subtle. Okay, she didn't get it done all at one time. She got her nose fixed. She got a little Botox here. She got a little different wig. But if you see her in person, NeNe look just like NeNe. When you see her online, NeNe is using filters. Okay, NeNe be like lightening up, be doing all kind of stuff. But when you see NeNe in person, I'm just saying, when you see NeNe in person, you know it's NeNe. She don't look. She got the same face. Hold on, let's see this girl strip. Hold on. She look the same to me. Hold on, this picture right here. This picture right here. Where is the girl strip? Well, NeNe met with Porsha, and they got that picture of her. Hold on. I can't even find the picture now. I had it. But yeah, she looked the same to me. We're gonna go to her page in a second. Because I was gonna talk about there she is right there. Now she might look a little different, but she's still brown, she's still caramel complected. Okay, she still got her nose is still the same, she got a little tweak. Okay, look, this without a filter. Y'all be looking at NeNe online with a filter. Okay, and if you gonna talk about NeNe, talk about colorist Claudia with all them duck lips and all them filters she be having. Okay, and them crazy eyes. But anyway, I'm digressing. But NeNe looks amazing. She looked just like she looked. You said talk about the commercial she posted. I'm about to do that, friend. That was next on the agenda. Because they brought up NeNe's face. Okay, yeah, NeNe still look like NeNe. Kenya look like somebody else. NeNe look like NeNe. Kenya look like Kimora or somebody. Child, I don't know who Kenya looking like. Kenya look like one of the girls from Summer House. That's what I said. She look like one of the token black girls on above deck or below deck or whatever that is. But anyway, I'm digressing. NeNe Leakes, our good Judy. NeNe Leakes, honey, is doing the dang thing. Okay, in addition to being the most wanted housewife on Bravo. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all can be like, oh, NeNe sued Bravo. She ain't never coming back. But y'all said she would never come back, and she made an appearance on Ultimate Girls Trip. Okay, it is what it is. It's on Bravo. It's not on Peacock. It's on Peacock too, but it's a Bravo production. Okay, it's on Bravo. Now, NeNe has did a little commercial. Okay. She did a little commercial, okay, because Bravo been using NeNe. I told y'all Bravo been using NeNe, and it's been getting on my last nerve, okay? Bravo keep tagging us in all NeNe's old catchphrases and stuff, but they didn't give NeNe no role on the show. Now, NeNe should have been there. Porsha should not. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all can fight me. NeNe should be there. Porsha should not. NeNe was there at the ground level. If it was not for NeNe, Porsha wouldn't have a job today. So NeNe's walk on or whatever, it was cute, and I get it. It's baby steps or whatever. But they did their arbitration and settled a long time ago, and it feels like somebody, Andy Cohen, is blocking her from being great. Because if you're going to use her to be on the show, right? You're going to use her to draw in her fan base. Why did you not invite her to the premiere party? And I already told y'all why I felt. I felt they didn't invite NeNe to the premiere party because she would have outshone everyone there, especially Porsha. No one would have been paying attention to Porsha, and that's the cash cow right now. Everybody would have been like, NeNe, 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 NeNe. We need an interview from NeNe, 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 NeNe. We need a picture with NeNe, NeNe. And so I feel like they didn't invite her because they were trying to, focus on their star. But there's that. But I do feel like it was a slap in her face. Now, they've been posting like several of her old quotes and things on Bravo, and now NeNe, listen, she didn't clap. Whoever Kenya got working for her, she need to hire whoever NeNe got, because Kenya's stuff don't be looking like this right here. NeNe got her whole social media team over there that got her together, and she got her little commercial. And hold on, we're gonna play it. Shout out NeNe. NeNe's back.
Child, girls keep calling, child. They must have heard I'm back. Bling, bling, bling. Bitches is mad. Oh, Jesus Christ, honey. I am over here trying to mix my comeback cocktail. Bling, bling, bling. Bitches is mad. Shit. Keeps calling me.
Please don't make me see you over.
Hey, bitch. You look fabulous. You don't. Cute, cute, cute. Dangerous man.
You get hit below the belt, you're going to get punched in your face.
Oh, hell no. I know that dress ain't got you thinking that kind of. What is this, honey? I was shocked.
What is this, honey? That's my favorite one right there. I say that every day. What is this, honey?
Honey, I was in tears almost. And it has a white refrigerator. I was like,
ugh, let's go find you a home.
Oh, not a white refrigerator. Girl, please put your shoes on. Let's go find you a home, honey. Ooh. Now that is funny. Oh my God. Giving me a Rolex. Does that mean something?
And you work it, it can last forever.
See, these are iconic phrases. Can you think of an iconic phrase from season 18? Can somebody, 17, I'm sorry, it ain't even 18 yet. Can somebody tell me an iconic phrase from season 17, season 16, season 15? I'm just saying, we ain't got no iconic phrases no more.
Okay, but whatever that means. You used to could get me with that back in the day. You can't do that anymore. Bling, bling, bling. Bitches is mad.
Bling, bling, bling.
Ooh, gonna get my little bubbly. This tropical rich, ready to serve cocktail is gonna be one for the books. Just making you feel rich.
Oh shoot, it's making you feel rich. Tropical rich. The thirst is real. Y'all can go to the link in her bio to get your bottle. It is amazing. I didn't drink the whole bottle, child. I'm over here sweating. Hold on, we're gonna finish. We're gonna finish. I am sweating, child. It's hot. Hold on.
All at once. Cheers to the girls' weekend. I can't stand myself. Tune in to the Ultimate Girls Trip only on Bravo.
You see how she did that? You see how she did that? She promoted her own shit and then promoted Bravo at the end. You see how she did that? That's a boss right there. That's a boss right there. Ah, y'all don't catch the shade. Y'all don't catch the shade. She promoted her own shit. She promoted herself. She promoted her iconic phrases. She promoted everything about her. Then at the very end, she said, oh Lord, I done froze. It's the tropical rich freezing me. That's what happened. It was the tropical rich that had froze me because it was too good and I'm a little too tipsy. Okay. You said, what y'all saying in this chat? Hold on while I reboot. You said Real Housewives road trip is insufferable. The cast don't make sense. Traders did better putting a team together. I did like Cynthia and Kenya season because it exposed their fake friendship. Okay. You said the NeNe is the best that ever did it and is. Okay. You said NeNe is a businesswoman, very intelligent, very, very. And so y'all need to go to the Thirst is Real. The Thirst is Real. What is the link? Hold on. I'm typing Thirst is Real. Y'all need to go to thirstisreal.shop and get your rum punch for $29.99. Honey, I got about 4 bottles up there. And every time my friends come over, I pull one out. Okay. Get you a bottle. I'm serious. You got to be over 21 though. And you got to be in a state that allows delivery of alcoholic beverages. All states don't allow it, but Georgia do. So yeah, it's $29.99 plus shipping. Okay, buy your thirst is real. And can you imagine she's making money off of the comment that she made to colorist Claudia, and colorist Claudia kept running behind her that season, and her bob was completely folded under, and her clit had left the building. So yeah, the thirst is real, honey. Get you some. I am a little lit while I'm trying to reboot. Hold on, I'm coming. I'm coming. He said, "Is Claudia hack?" I think it is. I think it is. I don't think she's smart enough to do that though. She can't even get her own YouTube channel. How she gonna hack somebody's channel? Hold on. Hold on. We'll be black. We'll be black momentarily. It's coming, y'all. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Just like NeNe's thing said, I'm about to see you in over. I'm like, oh, who thought of that? She knew y'all was gonna zoom in on the text message. She knew. No, there are not different flavors. It is one flavor and it is fruity. Okay. It is rum punch. Rum punch has one flavor. It is a mix, it's a blend of several tropical flavors. Very delicious. It really is. You should try it. You said the shade. Ain't no shade, girl. What you talking about? Hold on. My color ain't right. I'm trying to open it up. We got that. Like this video as y'all get in here, please. We're gonna look at the ratings in a second. We're gonna look at the ratings for Girls Trip, and we're gonna look at the ratings for the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And I know y'all gonna say it's no reason to look at them, but it is because I want to. Okay, because I want to. That's why we're gonna look at them. We're gonna make sure they stay low until NeNe. We're gonna make sure all of the ratings stay low until NeNe Leakes is. Oops, there we go. Hold on, my color ain't right. I'm too close. I'm too far. I'm too over. Let me go over here, over here. Hold on. Let me go back. Ooh, let me go over. Let me go up. Let me go over. Child, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm here. Y'all can see me. Y'all can see me. Anyway, y'all can see too much of my background, but that's okay. You said the shade is real, Alicia, but okay. Y'all can't hear me? Hold on. Let me make sure. Camera, audio. Hello. Can you hear me now? Press 1 if you can hear me. Press 1. Oh, you can hear me? Okay, cool. Okay, good. I was like, what is happening? But y'all go buy your Thirst is Real. Thirst is Real rum punch. The website is thirstisreal.shop. The thirstisreal.shop. Actually, you can even type in The Thirst is Real on Google and it'll come up. Okay. It is through the Cherry River. Hold on, let me see. The Thirst is Real. It'll come up like this. It'll come up just like this. So you can buy you some. You see that? It'll say Cherry River. The Thirst is Real.shop. And there it is right there, honey. You can get the product. It is by NeNe Leakes. It is good. Okay. You can buy several. It is $29.99 plus shipping and handling, whatever that may be. I don't know where you live, and it's based off your zip code. So yeah, get you some. Get you some if you are of drinking age. Okay. Shout out to NeNe Leakes for turning a coin, turning lemons into lemonade. Meanwhile, These girls trip ratings are horrible. The reunion ratings were horrible. Hold on, we're gonna go over here and look. And they used to come out on Tuesdays, but for some reason, somebody, I'm not gonna blame Bravo, has blocked access to the ratings to the people that used to post it on their website. And now the website don't even report on it no more, child. But the Instagram and the Twitter, it's called Bravo Ratings, our Ratings Bravo. They still get it, but they get it late in the week. Okay. So they posted it yesterday. They normally post it on Tuesday, but they posted on Wednesday this week. And the Real Housewives of Atlanta ratings for this week were actually pretty low for Reunion Part 2. For Reunion Part 2, they had 600,000 views, 607,000 viewers in 0.11 demographic. Okay. So people were literally not here for it. Let me see what the people say in the comments. They said RHOA will never be what it should be, what it should and used to be until they bring back NeNe and Kenya. Not NeNe and Kenya. The ratings this season were somewhat stable, slipped out of Peacock's top 5 multiple times, and they still think this is working. The cast is cute, but those 1 or 2 additions would save it. Child, they said it is tanked, honey. And there go Kenya's fans talking about Kenya with her facelift need to be back. If Kenya came back today, honey, she would be dragged with that facelift looking like a whole alien. It says Bravo needs to put the same money into RHOA that they're putting into other franchises. They brought in Leah Remini for Beverly Hills, while Housewives get secondhand reality stars and whoever else. Okay. Someone at Bravo is hating and messing up this show. Phony reunion. They is messing up this show because we did not need K What's Face. K What's Her Face brought nothing. She brought absolutely nothing to the show, and we still don't know why she was sitting next to Andy. Still, it says season 17 closing out with a slightly higher average than season 16. Season 16 was 580K. Season 17 is 595K. That's still horrible. Beverly Hills was 720. OC was 578. Potomac was 531. Salt Lake City was 423, and Rhode Island was 409. So Beverly Hills was the highest, and then Atlanta followed it. It says we're definitely no longer number 1. We definitely are not. Okay. It says part 2 did the best in the rating. Part 2 was better than part 3, child. And it's crazy how so looking at this, okay, it's 607,000 people were watching the Housewives of Atlanta season 17 reunion part 3. The girls trip episode aired right after that, right? Oh God. So you would think it would be at least 607,000 people who tuned into the girls trip, at least that, right? Or more. Child, y'all left. Y'all said, I don't want to watch this shit. Y'all, after the reunion went off, y'all left. It was 466,000. It aired directly after the reunion. And they only got 466,000 people. And they got a 0.07 demographic. Even, and they said this is their season low for a girls trip. Duh. So they're hoping that NeNe boosts it up next week. But it's only gonna be one and done, because I'm gonna watch it next week and I ain't gonna watch it no more. I have not watched Girls Trip since the first episode. I tried, it was boring. Somebody said, was it Mr. Kandi, one of my squad members, said that it was good. And he liked how Porsha and Giselle be turning up and making the Caucasians fight. But that, I mean, I'm just like, Porsha is fake, Giselle is fake. It ain't, I don't know. I don't have no desire to watch either one of them. But y'all should, give them a click and a view if you like them. You said until Bravo do right by NeNe. Until you do right by NeNe Leakes, honey. We are gonna be right here, not doing nothing. Why is my camera looking like that? I look weird. I don't know what's going on with the camera, but I'm here. You said I did say I didn't want to watch that ish. Oh, you didn't watch it either. You said I watched the first episode but couldn't do the second. I'll return for NeNe. The thirst is real, honey. The thirst is real. Hold on. What else did I have on this agenda? Let me go see. I'll put the link in here for anyone who would like to call. I know it's been a while and y'all want to talk. I want to talk too. You said people didn't say anything good about the girls' trip. Oh, well, hold on. If you would like to chime in on any of the topics that I talked about today, please, please, please do so. I talked a little bit about the reunion. I actually did a watch party for the reunion on my Patreon on Sunday night. So if you are not a member of my Patreon, you missed out. Please go ahead and subscribe to my Patreon, patreon.com. I am ATLien. $5 and above. We be talking about some of everything. Patreon even went with me when I bought my birthday present. I bought me a new birthday present. I ain't gonna tell y'all what it is. I bought me a birthday present. And let me see what else I got. Let me see. Yeah, got that. You said the girls' trip was boring right out the gate. Child, they trying to push Kenya up there. I forgot about Kim Zolciak. Child, do we want to talk about Kim Zolciak? I guess I'll talk about Kim Zolciak because I hadn't talked about Kim Zolciak. KKK Kim Zolciak and Kroy been so busy running behind that billionaire and their ex-wife that they have not been paying attention to their kids, allegedly. And now their son, KJ, has been arrested. And allegedly touching a young lady. Now, hold on, child. We got some more. Oh, these some details. Hold on, page 6 wait a minute. It says Kroy Biermann Jr. This is his mugshot. Remember when Kim was talking about everybody else's children? Remember when Kim was calling everybody else's children ghetto? Mm-hmm. Look at. Kroy KJ Biermann Jr. taken by the Alpharetta Police Department last week is following a rigid daily schedule while in custody at Atlanta's Metro Regional Youth Detention Center. Child, let me read what Kroy Jr. over here doing. Child, let me go see. It said that Kroy Jr.'s life behind bars looks a lot different. The 15-year-old, who is the son of Real Housewives of Atlanta alums Kim Zolciak and Kroy Biermann, is following a rigid daily routine while locked up at Atlanta's Metro Regional Youth Detention Center. Youth at our detention center follows a daily schedule that provides structure, accountability, education, and chances for positive growth, according to Glenn Allen, the director of communications for the Georgia Department of Juvenile Justice. While schedules may vary by facility, each day is arranged to maintain a safe and structured environment. Apparently, KJ is there, and KJ's mugshot has been released because he is being tried as an adult. This is him right here. Hold on, let me see. This is him right here. Sure. He is being tried as an adult, okay? And he apparently, according to the court documents, touched one of his classmates, a cheerleader, and allegedly forced her to perform some sexual acts that she was not consenting to. She told her parents, they did a rape kit, and they arrested KJ soon afterwards. Now it's crazy because Kim and Kroy have been flouncing around in the news. If you recall, we did a post about Kroy being with the billionaire's ex-wife kissing, and KJ was arrested, I think, the day before that. But it is what it is. Y'all need to go watch Plunder. Plunder actually had all of the documents. She redacted the victim's name, but they were very graphic about the things that KJ allegedly did to her. Now Kim has spoken out and tried to say that she vehemently denied it in a statement issued through the attorney. Hold on. It says he was taken into custody Monday for aggravated sodomy. and aggravated sexual battery. The teen is being held without bond, and a hearing is scheduled for September 1st. Now, according to papers filed in Fulton County Juvenile Court, a female classmate accused KJ of assaulting her in the Lifetime Fitness Center in Alpharetta on April 23rd. The girl claimed to officials that while in a co-ed sauna, KJ allegedly forced himself on her despite her saying no, with the boy allegedly attempting multiple times to have sex with her by trying to pull down her undergarments. Additionally, she accused KJ of forcing ORALSEX and digitally penetrating her vajayjay, per the court docs, and alleged that when she finally managed to get away from him, he pulled up his pants and left. Per the court docs, KJ did not scan into the gym on the day in question, but was visible in security camera footage. The girl claims she did not tell anyone about the alleged assault. The docs also state that before going to school the next day, she did not. Wait a minute. The docs also state before going to school the next day, where she ran into KJ's girlfriend. The alleged victim, who was 15 at the time of the alleged assault, described herself as KJ's girlfriend's best friend. Oh, that's messy. Subsequently, she left school for Starbucks, the court doc state, and contacted her family after experiencing a panic attack. She was ultimately examined at the North Fulton Hospital in Georgia on April 24th. The examination, per the police report, showed no evidence of male DNA in her mouth or vajayjay. Police have since launched an investigation. They made their first attempt to contact KJ's father on May 14th and spoke to Biermann 4 days later. Oh, he didn't contact the police till 4 days later. It said the retired NFL player said he would have a conversation with Zolciak about whether cops could speak to their son. Not them was hiding, they was hiding the boy. KJ's lawyer, Jason Sheffield, claimed in a statement to Page 6 Friday that his client is 100% innocent and that he tried to present evidence to the arresting officer, including a past polygraph by a notable and respected sex offender polygrapher. Sounds like Porsha Williams to me. I have my lie detector test. Lie detector test don't mean nothing. And claimed he has evidence of other prior false allegations by the victim. They blaming the little girl. Additionally, the officer's report notes that investigators found no male DNA. The fact that he's been arrested and is being held without bond is a tragedy. Excuse me, according to the lawyer. He is not only presumed innocent, but is in fact innocent. I'm asking the public not to presume the truth of these allegations and to give the families on both sides their space and privacy. Zolciak, KKK Kim Zolciak, also slammed the reckless and deeply troubling allegations against her son in a statement to Page 6, where she said, "The allegations being made against my son are nothing short of reckless and deeply troubling. He categorically denies ever being involved with this woman," this 15-year-old woman, right? "This woman or engaging in the conduct she has alleged. My son voluntarily took a polygraph examination regarding these allegations and passed. Additionally, examination was conducted and no DNA. We already said that." So she claiming that her son never touched that woman. And how she calling that little girl a woman? See, this is why people don't fuck with Kim. Like, how are you gonna say that? And you got daughters. You have daughters. And then I had read somewhere, and I don't know what this is, but I had read somewhere that her youngest son's twin, Kaya, I guess that's her name, because this is the oldest son with Kroy. And then they had twins, remember? They had the oldest son, another son, and twins. And they said that the little girl is staying with, well, she ain't little no more, but they said the teenage girl is staying with Kroy's parents right now. And I'm like, Kroy's parents? So it's very interesting. And in court documents, it says that the girl is not allowed any contact with any boys. And I'm like, including her brother who is in Atlanta. But anyway, I'm digressing. It's all messy. It's all messy. He's being tried as an adult because of the nature of the crimes. We shall see what happens. Okay. You said he is innocent until proven guilty. You're right. Now we have a few people in the back. If you would like to contribute to the conversation, click the link. Hold on. We have Catherine in the back. Hello, Catherine.
Hi, how you doing?
Hey, how are
Can
you?
you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, I have a lot of things to say,
Okay.
starting with Carlos King.
Okay.
First to begin with, have you ever heard Phaedra said that what happened to Kandi, that rumor with Kandi? Nobody never heard Phaedra said it. We all heard Porsha said it. And what you said was very right. When she was at the couch, and Phaedra looked at her and said, "Look at the reunion again." She said, "One of the producers," and Phaedra looked at her if you ever, what she told her, if you ever, she told her, she threatened her right there. And Phaedra didn't say nothing. And you know how I know that? Because I've been watching The Housewives, all the reruns. Anytime they put up their stupidness of a housewife with the cast they got, I just go watch NeNe Leakes and all of them. Even King Zolciak right now is more interested in what they doing.
Mm.
But Carlos King did disappear after Phaedra disappeared from Bravo, honey. And everybody know that he had something to do with it because he don't like Kandi. So I don't
But I
understand
mean, I
why
told you the only way I believe that Carlos had nothing to do with it is if he interviews Kandi and Phaedra.
he's
Because
not
he
gonna
didn't
do
interview
it
everybody else, right? Why he never had Phaedra on his show? Why he never
because
had Kandi
he
on his show?
knows exactly what's going on. But Porsha is spoiled. Porsha is spoiled. And I want to tell you the truth. NeNe is the one that spoiled her.
How?
Yes, he did. Because
How?
NeNe's the one that's spoiled. Even though Porsha wasn't interested, NeNe went to bat for her. Then she came back as a housewife. She beat up Kenya. NeNe went to bat for her. NeNe, she's the only person that NeNe ever said, "I'm sorry," really, without even 1, 2, 3. When is the thing about the house? What the first thing is, "Oh, I'm sorry, Porsche. I should have." NeNe spoiled Porsche. And you know it. NeNe spoiled Porsche. Then Carlos King spoiled Porsche. Then Andy spoiled Porsche. But I want to tell you something too. Kandi spoiled Porsche too. I know she regretted, but she spoiled Porsche too. She gave her thing in her plate. Portia's a spoiled person.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, Miss Catherine, I appreciate you calling in, friend.
And I want you to know that I appreciate you and thank you for going back with the housewife and putting everything on spot for people to help and know that Shamea wasn't messy and all of those things that was going back. Because if you didn't maintain it the way it was, people would have just went straight up.
You know it. They pay attention. All
Yeah,
right.
thank
Thank
you.
you. All right. Good night. Hold on. We got, I can't see the name, Jay. I can't see. Lil Foxy.
Hey, Michelle. Oh my gosh. I
Hey,
can't believe I got through. Hey.
what's up, Lil Foxy girl?
How you doing, beautiful?
I'm
I
good. How
am
you
such
doing,
a
friend?
huge fan and follower of yours. I love your content. You
Thank
always be
you.
on point. I can't believe I actually caught you live, let alone got on the stream yard. Oh my God.
Thank you
I
for
just want to
calling
say,
me.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You are a great content provider and you be on point. I really enjoy watching your videos. A lot of times I work late. I'm not able to catch you when you live. And so I was like, oh my God, I am live. Oh my God, I'm in the stream yard. The last time you were on, I tried to get in and child, I could not get in. You had logged out. I was like, dang, I missed it. But
I know
yeah,
when
I'm
people
over
come
here.
in late, they be rewinding and they don't know it's over.
Exactly. And so I'm in Indiana. I'm representing the GI. And
Okay.
so I'm a huge follower of yours. I think you are very beautiful, very talented. You have your information be on point. And
Thank you.
I wanted to chime in as far as Porsha and Shamea, and I feel like Porsha, she does not ever take accountability. She has a hard time saying I'm sorry. She can easily accept an apology from everybody else, but them words I'm sorry, they just be escaping her lips, child. She just do not know how to apologize properly, but she wants a sincere apology when she's due one. You know what I mean? And that is really, really something to me. And Shamea, she just seems like she is really, really hurt by the loss of that friendship. Whether or not it was ever genuine, I don't know. But when you go back to the days when they were BFFs, it seemed like they were genuine friends. But it seemed like Porsha doesn't seem as devastated by the loss of the friendship as Shamea is. So
Yeah,
it's
because
like,
Porsha jealous. She's not devastated. She's mad that Shamea is on that platform. So, you know, she don't care about the friendship. She care about the money and being, you know, the big dog when it comes to the Housewives of Atlanta. And with Shamea being there, Porsha can't be the big dog because Shamea in Atlanta, everybody knows Shamea. You know what I'm saying? Shamea is somebody. She may not be nobody in wherever anybody else is watching, but people knew Shamea in Atlanta. She's popular. She's, you know, at the sports events. She, you know, has a husband who loves her, a big house, all of the above. And that doesn't make her a good person. But the fact that she has all the things that housewives should have is a threat to Porsha, in my opinion.
But yet she has all of that, but still seems to still like seek validation. Like she so longs to be accepted. And she's a beautiful, beautiful girl. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful, you know, like you said, she's got so much going for her. But yet a lot of times, even when people have it all, they still aren't happy. They still seek that acceptance. Like they need to be validated by people. And so like Porsha may want what Shamea has, but Shamea wants what Porsha has as far as the love from the fan base. You know what I'm saying? And as far as being, I don't know, like I said, received like Porsha is, even though Porsha wants what she has, or Shamea wants what Porsha has as far as the following. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what I think. And as far as Kenya, Lord have mercy, child. What is going on?
What is her face doing?
I
was like, hey, I know people thought I was gonna drag. I'm not gonna drag. This is her face, her body, her choice. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it ain't looking good, child.
It's a sad thing, though. And why do the most beautiful women in Hollywood do that to themselves? I mean, we talking Vivica Fox, gorgeous. Back to Two Can Play That Game, so beautiful. Look what she done did to herself, child. Jada Pinkett Smith, Jason's lyrics, you know what I'm saying? Said it all. I mean, gorgeous.
We have a few honors to
Black
award.
women. Why?
Beginning with the photogenic.
Look at her face.
Why?
Why her lips crooked, eyes tight as hell. She got the crazy eyes. Now she can't even blink.
She's not. And that's the thing. She's gorgeous on the outside, but when you do ugly things, that kind of like takes away and negates your outward beauty. You know what I'm saying? Because she is so treacherous. And she is definitely by far a gorgeous woman on the outside. But when you got that ugliness on the inside, it shines through to the outside. And it just like kind of negates it. You know what I mean? And it's like, why? Why you have to be that way? You have so much that many other women would long for, but yet you are tearing down other women. You always being shady. She do a lot of shady crap, and it's like, girl, why? That takes away from your beauty. It diminishes it. You know what I'm saying? But when you are a beautiful woman and you uplift other beautiful women, like, I don't understand that. We as Black women should be lifting each other up. I'm the type of woman that even if I see somebody prettier than me, I'll be the first one to say, you are so beautiful. Oh, my beautiful fellow queen. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be like, she thinks she all that and da 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 and bop 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 and this and that. Like, why? What is the point? We got enough people in this world trying to tear us down. We should be lifting each other up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
my God, I can't believe I'm talking to you, Michelle. Like, having a celebrity moment, Michelle.
I appreciate you. You should call in more often.
Yes, ma'am. I would hope I can catch more lives so I can. Thank you so much,
I'll be
Michelle.
live a little bit more often. Well, I appreciate you for calling in tonight.
Yes, Michelle. Thanks for having me, boo. Stay beautiful. I look forward to your next video.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye. Hold on, y'all. We have who is ATL Lahi? Did I say that right? ATA. Hello? Hello? Okay, well, I thought I was frozen for a minute. I can't hear you, friend. We can't hear you. Okay, well, there's that. If anybody would like to call in, please click the link in the chat. You have to be connected to YouTube or Facebook or one of them, and have your phone. I mean your audio and video activated. You don't necessarily have to turn on your camera, but it has to be activated in order for you to be in the StreamYard. You said the face is snatched and looking youthful. Is that what it is? I don't know. I guess she just look different. I mean, maybe when it settles, she gonna look good. Okay. Hold on. We have Under the Sea. Hold on. Hello.
Hey, Mama Michelle, how you doing, baby?
Oh, what
Can you
what
hear
happened to
me?
your voice? Yeah.
Girl, it don't went out 1 second.
Wait a minute. I'm so confused. Is this my Under the Sea? Who is this? What happened? The link is in the chat, friend. Hello.
Hey, my baby, how you doing, my love?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm making it. I'm just so
Welcome.
proud of you. You had another year to celebrate your birthday. You was down in Miami with the
Yeah.
scammers, just living your life as it was golden. I'm so proud of
Not
you,
with the
Mama Michelle.
scammers.
Girl, you know they
I wasn't with
scammers
no
out
scam.
there.
What you
All
was
right,
doing this weekend? They got your voice like this.
girl. On somebody plane.
Okay. You to take your
Mhm.
testosterone shots.
No, T.S. Madison took them all. I mean, sorry.
His voice is a little deeper than yours.
She done took them all, girl. She
Mm-mm.
got them down in the basement. But
Oh no.
but yeah, y'all wear your mask and take y'all emergency. I'll just say that when y'all get on these people planes.
They said you forgot your auto tune.
Mm, no attitude, baby. But
Okay.
yes. But
So what you think about
listen,
Kenya
here.
New Face?
I think it just needs to settle in. She's giving Vivica right now.
It's
Um
tight. It look like it
yeah.
hurt.
Yeah, it just needs to settle in. She's a
Yeah.
beautiful girl though. Again, I know she said when she wanted to get some Nick Tuck, she would get some good work. I just think it was not needed. But I mean, who's to tell a woman what to
Yeah.
do with their face and their body? But hey,
You're right. Her body, her choice.
her body, her choice, and she's in the field of beauty, and I believe she probably thought that's what she needed to do. So hey, have at it. But I
Mm.
think she did an awesome job hosting the Miss USA pageant, and shout out to Miss Virginia for winning.
Oh,
VA.
okay.
VA did
That was
that,
tonight, wasn't
yes.
it? It was
That
tonight.
was tonight. Yep.
Okay.
Miss Virginia
Okay.
won. She's the first woman to be in her 30s and married to win.
Oh, all right.
Hmm.
History.
Yes. Yes. But I didn't mind her
So what you
face.
think about the reunion? Did you watch the part 3?
Girl, it should have just been 2 parts. Andy is getting on my nerves, child. Like he needs to go. He needs to stop snorting on that Peru and feeding us with these
Well,
lies
how
and
did you feel
deceit.
about like how he was so biased? Like it wasn't even a little bit like in the middle.
Yeah,
He
it
was
was not.
all the way over. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. It was unweighed, balanced. And I feel like
Hmm.
it's just time for him to stop doing these reunions. Get somebody to come in and do them that's gonna be fair. Get some of the he should have had a NeNe or a Sheree or a Lisa or somebody of that nature who's been of the program that can speak to these girls and speak from where they were at, but also make them accountable. It's the what side was that? The left side. They was just too
Hmm.
much on trying to be Portia's friend inside. Like, girl, be your own woman. I think the reason why the show can't be what it needs to be is because they all want to be a understudy instead of
They
being the
all on
main
Porsha's
character.
payroll.
Yes.
How is it that Porsha can have Cynthia, Andrew, go naked models? Angela probably a go naked model now too. You know what I'm
And
saying? And
Cynthia
it's like,
saddens me because, girl, you are a woman of a certain age. Why are you allowing your brain to be washed or allowing your narrative to be created by somebody who didn't even know there was 365 days in the year?
and it was like Cynthia was just looking for an excuse to be mad at Shamea to me.
It,
Because why you mad at Shamea and not Kelly and
it
Pinky?
was
Weren't
given
they
that, and my
all
thing
saying
is
the rooms was dirty?
exactly. You say ruin your trip, girl. If the rooms are dirty, they dirty. Like, and it took you 2 days to get it clean. Like, come on now,
Mhm, mhm.
take
And why
accountability
would
and
you take offense
responsibility.
to that? Because if the tables were turned, you would be upset.
Because she didn't want to be synonymous with nasty rooms and bad trips based on the Spain trip.
Child. She's so full of shit. But you know, it
Well,
is
you
what it
ain't
is.
never lie.
And you
That's
know
why you
what?
need to
I mean,
wait. But why she full of shit? You need to turn that doll of hers around that's behind you, flip it upside down, baby, because you know she flip flopping.
oh, I had to turn way I'm on the wrong side. Hold on. Let me move my Grammy Award. Let me move my Grammy Award. Hold on. You said turn the Cynthia Bailey doll upside down?
Yes, baby, as a flip flopper, baby. And when she get right on the right side of the history, she could then turn right side up. But she upside
She gotta
down
be
right now.
she gotta be upside down.
Hmm. You love your Adidas. Girl, we got to get you an Adidas contract. Adidas. If y'all listening, reach out to
I
Michelle.
don't need no Adidas contract. I need a Porsche contract.
A Porsche.
And
Oh,
not the girl, the
Porsche.
car.
I got you. I got what you're saying. Porsche. Got you.
Eh,
Okay. We need, well, you need both, multiple.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
don't want to
yeah,
cut
yeah,
off.
yeah. I
Yeah.
love Adidas. I mean, and these this old, this ain't even new.
Yeah, but I'm
I used
saying
to have a lot of
you
it.
like your sets. Yeah, you like your sets.
I mixed match today.
Yeah.
I got on beige pants. No, I
Girl,
gotta
what
have
you
the
gotta
pants
say?
though. But I got on beige
Okay.
pants.
But it's still matchless. It's still
Yeah,
match.
it's
What
still
you gotta say about
Adidas.
this whole ultimate girls trip mess? I feel like even that is going down the drain.
It sucks. I mean, I haven't even watched it, so I can't even speak on if it sucks or not. I watched the first episode. I
Hmm.
couldn't get in it. I tried to watch the second, couldn't get into it. Like the first 5 minutes, I was done. I'm gonna watch the NeNe episode just because NeNe's in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I feel a ways because clearly they are trying to use NeNe's fan base to boost up the ratings without
Mhm.
giving her the accolades that she deserves. You
And I
know?
feel like she should not have listened to Carlos King. I'm sorry. That was bad. That was bad advice that she followed through with about just going to be on there.
Mhm.
No. Again, it has to be the right look, the right pay, the right everything. Again, that spot that Portia's
Well,
in
she
should not have
should
been
have
her
been a
spot.
part. I mean, it is the
It should have
20th
been NeNe's
anniversary.
part
She should be a part of it, but
as main cast though. Is either if she
yeah,
wasn't going to be a part of that, then they should have gave that to Sheree, Kim, uh,
it should have been somebody from first season.
Lisa.
It
Yeah,
definitely should
somebody
have.
from the first, a real OG, not a veteran, but
Mm-hmm.
an OG.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
it is
I
what it
agree.
is, and but yeah, I think I'll watch that episode probably on Peacock. But I don't see I don't see this Ultimate Girls Trip doing what the older ones did as far as like really gravitating the people to watch it because it's been boring.
Hmm.
It's been boring, but
It has. I'm just not invested in any of the ladies, but there may be people who are. But
yeah.
people aren't tuning in. It's clear that they leave after the Housewives because they had the reunion on as a lead in, and the people are
Hmm.
leaving after they watch the reunion.
Yeah. But I feel
So
like part three could have been wrapped up in part two. Like, I guess he was trying to. And my thing is, how did you allow somebody to tell you what they was gonna talk about and not talk about when it's your show?
exactly, he did kind of put Portia in her place a little bit though.
But not enough because at the end of the
Yeah,
day, you had
you're
your
right.
mama film on the show talking about Shamea and her mama.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
though you do not want to speak on your mama or your child because you allow them to be on them cameras, it's fair game.
That's true. And another thing that I missed of the reunion of past days were the significant others being out there. I thought they at
Mm.
least bring everybody's other out there. It
At
could have been
least Sway.
Sway. It
Yeah,
could
so
have
she could
been.
sell those courses to these people that think they're gonna be entrepreneurs and she just taking their money.
I mean, that's
Uh-huh.
what everybody doing on social media. All the lesbians doing it.
Well, let's be honest, I
But it
guess.
could have been Sway. It could have been who else? K, what's the face fake husband? It could have been Charles.
It could have been
He
Ty.
would have been saying some funny shit.
Ty could have been
Gerald
out
wasn't coming
there.
out there. But it could have been Pinky husband.
Mm-hmm.
It could have been who else? Phaedra ain't dating nobody. I don't know. What happened to Phaedra, African man that she was pretending to date on
Girl, you know
Medicine?
she was only having sex with that man.
You
That
think
was
they
just
was
a
having
maintenance
sex?
man, girl. That was just a
I don't even
maintenance
think they
man.
was having sex because we would see him with this white girl at the St. Regis all the time.
Ooh, we did say, well, yeah, we did kind of confirm that. We did kind of confirm that. But remember, they saying that Phaedra dating that guy from the Chase.
CT.
Yeah, CT. They saying, but I can see her I can see her trying to go down that road.
Okay.
She deserves love, though. Phaedra deserves love. You know what I'm saying? She
Yeah.
didn't have it hard up. She'd have had to
She
marry
need
a
an
man.
older, established man with some
She,
money.
for sure, she needs that because she had to marry a man because she got pregnant out of wedlock for Pastor Regina's sake. And so now she needs somebody that she can truly say she loves. You know, she couldn't really get with Mr. Chocolate because, you know, he was in a relationship and she was the other woman. So she deserves to be the main squeeze.
Okay. Allegedly.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're right. Allegedly. I'm sorry. We can't get too caught up in those.
Don't get me in trouble. Hey, Mr. Motivation.
Hey, what's going on, Michelle?
How you doing?
I'm good. I can't complain. You look pretty.
Why you sound so low?
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on just a minute. I know what to do. Hold on.
Child, I can't wait a minute. We are live. We ain't doing this.
How you feel about your what you call her, colorist? How you feel about her being put as the enemy of Monday Night Talk with Carlos and them? Carlos Blue and
Here's the thing. Claudia is thirsty. Remember, the thirst is real. NeNe called it back in season 9, whatever season it was, 8, 7, 6, whatever. Claudia
that's your
is
rum punch,
thirsty.
baby.
Yeah, I didn't drink it all. Claudia is thirsty. She don't care. She just wants to be talked about, good, bad, or indifferent. It's like she has an orgasm anytime somebody mentions her name on a platform. Oh my God, they're talking about me. Either she want to weaponize her white woman tears, or she want to act like she big and bad and want to fight. She's weird. It doesn't matter what you say about Claudia. She just wants to be talked about. I gave her something tonight.
Okay. I just think, you know, she means well. I think she's like, I don't know. I know how you think about her, and so I'm gonna get off of that. But you know,
but that's hopefully, okay. I mean, you don't have to feel the way I feel. You can like.
You know, I don't. I just feel like you know, she gets a bad rap. But I think some of the things she says has nuggets in it that people should probably take hints to, and you know, discard what they don't need. You know.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, all right, friend. I appreciate you calling. Using your real voice today.
Yeah. Ooh. This is because I'm sick. This ain't my real voice. I'm sick. I told you being on these. I told you being on these PJs and not being masked up.
Yes, flying to Dubai and get.
I'm not in the Dubai day book now. Nah, maybe a little St. Regis day book, but. I'm gonna talk to you later.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little St. Regis, honey. Well, all right, friend. I appreciate you calling.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Okay.
You back?
Okay, what's up, Michelle?
Hey,
I'm gonna make it quick.
Doing? Okay.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I can't hear you, Michelle.
Oh,
you hear me though? I'm gonna keep talking if you can.
Okay, keep talking.
Okay, so check this out. All right. So the thing is, like, I'm glad NeNe did what she did. Because the thing is, we've been saying this for, you know, a while. Even it's crazy. Even the fans that's on social media, if you go to bravo.com, even in the comments, they windmilling for like, why, you know, like everybody know it ain't fair. And so anyway, but I'm glad that she promoted her own stuff and gave her own accolades with the whole, you know what I'm saying, with the quotes and stuff, you know.
Mm-hmm.
No.
She did that.
So yeah. I'm glad that she did that. My bad, Michelle. That's my dog. So yeah, but man, I'm glad she did that. And like I'm gonna keep saying it, Andy need to boss up like a man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't disregarding his feelings. I get it, but man, you can't keep holding on to that. And so anyway, I'm gonna go back in the chat because I can't hear what you're saying. All right,
Okay.
Michelle. She look
All
amazing,
right.
boy.
Thank you. Shout out to Mr. Motivation. Hello, 80s baby.
Hey, Michelle, how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm all right. I hope everything is well with you and your family. But I want to say this. NeNe look good. NeNe look good, baby. They can't. I don't want to cuss on your channel, but they can't mess with her.
They sure
They
can't.
cannot mess with her. You know why they can't mess with her? Because she built this. So
Cause she
what are
what?
they doing? They are wasting their
I can't hear you, friend. You
time.
muffled.
Huh?
Come back.
Let me. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
They wasting their time, honey. Getting them
Now I
girls.
can't hear you. What is you doing to this phone, honey?
Hold on, hold on. I done got excited. I done got so excited.
Why is going in and out? Is it the cord? What is happening? You got a little
Huh?
short in the thing?
So it's storming over here. Hello?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's storming in Atlanta, honey. Well,
Child, I could try to hear you. Go ahead. What you say now?
they can't mess with NeNe.
You know they
They ain't
can't.
messing with NeNe, baby. She doing her own commercial. What is
Exactly. She did
that?
her own commercial, honey. And you
Stop.
notice
How
she
many
promoted
women?
her own shit before she said girls trip.
How many women was sitting on that sofa for the reunion?
15.
And one of them don't even now one of them equal up to one of them. I'm gonna
Ooh,
tell you something. They gonna end up getting her back. They gonna have to
they
get her
got
back.
to eventually.
They haven't seen a million since she left. They haven't seen a million views since she left, Michelle.
I
Talk to me. What's
know.
up? Talk to me. What they doing? They don't know what they doing.
Hating. They being hateful. That's okay. They gonna learn.
They paying for it.
Mm-hmm.
But I just want to
Everybody
say
left.
that your girl look good, honey. Your girl is like, and I'm so tired of the fakeness. I can't do the fakeness. I don't even watch it. I didn't watch none of the reunion. If you didn't do a review, oh well.
Oh well.
And the clips that they show on social media.
That's why the ratings so low. They was releasing so many clips. Don't nobody watch that shit. You just
I'm
showed
sorry.
everything all week long.
Exactly. I cannot do fake Porsha, wanna be Angela, the lawyer that just sit there and make faces. Um Pinky always talking about these damn chapter 13s and 14s and 15s. I, I can't do it. I mean, I need somebody up there to compete with Shamea. Right now, I don't see no competition. That's why they so mad. That's why they gunning at her like that. Oh, and let's talk about Miss Claudia. She
Okay.
loves to come for people who she feel like is the it girl. She did NeNe the same way.
Mm-hmm.
She feel like Porsha is the it girl. Little do she know Porsha is just as fake as a damn. You know what? I started to sell $2 bill, but a $2 bill ain't really, really fake. But she is fake as hell. It's like she been fake the whole damn season. And what
I
is
don't know
she
why.
doing on the
I don't know
girls?
why anybody take anything colorist Claudia say seriously anyway. Because whatever.
Colorist Claudia need to sit down somewhere. And you know what I don't like? You know what I
What?
wish that what's his name? The guy, the show that she be on. What is his name? He's so damn fake. It don't make no sense.
Carlos.
You know what I wish Carlos would do?
What?
Put somebody else on there. Like, why do you have Claudia on there? Why
Why
do you
not?
have
She ain't got
Claudia
nothing else to
Jordan?
do. What else she got to do Monday night? She ain't got nothing else to
That's true.
do.
I'm gonna tell you, it's something about Claudia that I don't like. Is I respect her for saying that about Shamea and the embryo. I respect her. Actually, you know what? She kind of surprised me on that one. But if I didn't know who she actually was, like if I wasn't here from the start, she would have won me. But I'm like, girl, please, girl, come on. When you ever gave a damn? When did you ever give a damn, Claudia?
Never. And your audio going in and out, friend. I wish it wasn't. I can't. We can't keep doing this. I can't barely hear you, child.
Okay, I'll call you back later.
All right,
Love
appreciate
you.
it.
Bye.
Love you too. Child, what was going on with the phone? Why you hang up, friend? Somebody else was in the back. They hung up. But anyway, yeah. Colorist Claudia's pissed off about them embryos, but then the people pull receipts about, how she dragged NeNe when, right after Greg's funeral. Okay. Then what else we had talked about? We talked about Carlos King, protecting his reputation by saying, he didn't have nothing to do with it. Okay. Hold on, wait. Somebody said, oh, they still talking about the ratings. Somebody said, look at them highlighting Peacock or overall ratings and not linear. It says the Real Housewives franchise appears to be firing on all cylinders lately. The Real Housewives of Orange County season 20 debuted to 2.4 million total viewers across platforms, which is a 15% increase season over season. Through 13 episodes, the Real Housewives of Atlanta is averaging 2.6 million total viewers across platforms after 35 days. That's a 5% increase overall, but the show is up 22% on Peacock specifically. That is interesting the way they broke that down. They averaging 2.6 million viewers after 35 days. It takes 35 days for 2.65 million of y'all to watch one episode. What? What kind of math is this? Okay, but shout out to Radiance for showing me this, because this is pointing out the hypocrisy. The show is up 22% on Peacock specifically. Anyway, he said Carlos is fake. Yeah, everybody know that. This is random, but is Carlos actually gay? Of course he gay. You said she was right what she said about NeNe. No, she wouldn't. Stop that. Colorist Claudia is a culture vulture and is. I keep trying to tell y'all that y'all don't listen. We need to gatekeep. We need to gatekeep our culture. You keep letting these white women in parading around acting like they black, and then they start talking about using the N-word and calling us all kind of monkeys, apes, gorillas, and talk about they can't see black people in the dark. But anyway, hold on. We got somebody in the back. Hey, Houston Foodie. What's up, friend? Can you hear me? Hey, can you hear me? I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, okay, good. Hey.
Okay, I don't know why I think I'm seeing two of me, but you only see one of me?
I only see one of you.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was actually asleep, and then I heard another call, and I was like, oh, okay, maybe I'll call in. I had fallen asleep listening to you. And, my daughter stays up late, and she finally decided to go to sleep. So
I'm
I
glad
said, let me go ahead and call in. Just a minute. Happy belated birthday. I'm a Leo, too. I'm July 30th, but happy belated birthday.
Okay, happy belated birthday to you, too, friend.
Thank you. I want to call in and talk about Kenya's viral face, for one.
Okay.
I saw her earlier today, and I was like, wait a minute. I don't know if it's real or not, but
it's real.
Okay.
No, it's real. They like, look. Hold on, look. It's real, child. It is real. No filter or nothing, child. It is real. She got her face snatched. Them eyes are snatched back. That forehead is snatched
so
back.
Is there like a new technique for facelifts, or?
I don't know. She was working with all them cosmetic companies. Ain't no telling what she let them practice on her face doing.
She looks good. I've been seeing her old faces, and she definitely got something done.
Yeah. Look, I got my sources. She definitely got something done. But here's my issue. If you saw her in motion on the program, she looking kind of lopsided.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, let me show you, because they had a clip from the Miss USA thing I had showed. Shout out to Rodolfo, posted it over here on the Look at her face. I mean, she beautiful. Why she looking like Cruella
Like
DeVille or something?
asymmetrical or something.
Yeah, her lips is a little lopsided. The eyes is too tight and slanted. I don't know what's going on.
Somebody was saying, I guess when it's settled, she's gonna look better or something.
I guess.
And then maybe depending upon what kind of wig she has on, it changes the shape of her face.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I mean, you know, whatever makes her feel good.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I was gonna comment on Claudia because I hadn't been on Discord as much lately since I've been back at work. Summer's over. And I had put in there when I saw her trying to sick those men on you from Dish Nation.
Oh, child, yes. I actually reviewed that probably the last. I need to crop it out and post it as a standalone video. But yes, child. What?
Yeah, I can't remember if I watched or not, but I'm like, Lord, not getting the men trying to sick the men on you and Tasha K.
And then she was using all these microaggressions against me and Tasha, calling us ghetto. And I like ghetto, like
and it's like they almost dedicated the whole
I
little
might
show
be a
to.
little messy, but ghetto is not what I am. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
as if she don't be down in the
And she
mud
sit
with
there and
everybody.
curse like a sailor. That's ghetto. Sitting there talking about this bitch and I don't do that shit and fuck them out and call me a see you next Tuesday. That's how you know she a white woman. Don't know black people call no other black woman no see you next Tuesday. Except her and Kenya Moore.
I might watch it again just see her say that because I must have missed it or forgot when she said that. She said
She called us a bunch. She
Tuesday.
called us some bitches and said them cunts and something. I'm like,
Oh
oh
my God. I guess she's trying to get some views over there. Maybe
that's probably the highest rated video they done did and since Flop Soul went off.
I'm wondering if head cracking that white guy have any other sources of income.
Ooh.
Because it's like they seeming kind of desperate, like they trying to get some views. They're desperate for some views.
They don't do like Dish Nation or something on TV no more.
I thought that was canceled.
Oh, I don't know.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like nothing resorted to trying to get some views with Claudia. I'm like Claudia ain't getting enough shine on Carlos's show, so she's trying.
It looked like she just trying to recreate Flop Soul without on Dish, like with two different people.
Yeah, but I don't think they have enough chemistry to recreate what they had on Fox Soul.
Don't nobody care about nothing Claudia talking about unless she would, you know what I'm saying? Unless she with an ensemble cast.
Yeah.
An ensemble group of people like on Carlos' show or something.
Anyway,
I'm not gonna drag her because everybody starts somewhere. But Claudia haven't been in the industry for as long as she has, for having the connections that she claims she has. Girl, nobody's watching. What is she talking about? You can't hold an audience by yourself.
I had put in the chat that I had put in the chat that Carlos just all he did was steal All About the Tease format and run with it with the panel.
Oh, okay.
You don't think so?
I don't know. I think people were doing panels before All About the Tea, and that's a white lady too. But we ain't gonna talk about it.
Well, maybe that's when I started watching YouTube more when All About the Tea kind of got popular.
Yeah,
with
everybody
the
was doing panels before that.
Oh,
that's why that white lady don't do videos no more. That was a culture vulture too.
Yeah, I remember you were saying that, and then they tried to pull that fake unveiling where people thought we saw who she was, and it was a black lady.
That's a whole white website. That because I'm a blogger, I have a website too, and I knew. Yeah, that website is geared towards a Caucasian audience, and then they realized they can get black views on YouTube by talking about black shows, and so they started doing that. That's why she did it from behind a avatar with a voice changer. Yeah.
Oh wow. I was wondering that about somebody else too, but I won't bring them up on here.
It's a couple of them. Now we'll have to talk about that on Patreon. But no shade to them. But it's like when you see people who are dedicated to being behind the avatar, who never show their face, you gotta realize you're not listening to who you think you're listening to. That's all.
Right. Yeah. Well, I see they're gonna have their first live show finally. Claudia been begging Carlos to put a live show, together. So they're gonna be in New York. I don't know when.
Good for them.
Yeah. I'm trying to think, was there anything else? Well, I put in the chat, make sure we watch Girls Trip live Sunday.
Yes, we will do it on Patreon, hopefully.
Yeah, I have been watching the first couple episodes, but it's not all that.
I agree.
It's like Porsha and Giselle. I mean, they make a little nice little team. Gives the show a little bit of oomph, but it ain't all that. I think they were trying to give it a little drama with Luann and Erica from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, but it ain't all that.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you calling, friend.
All right, no problem.
All right, have a good one.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night. Shout out to the squad for calling in. Listen. If you are just getting here, I may have skipped a topic or two, but I feel like I covered everything significantly. We talked about Kenya's new face. We talked about colorist Claudia being dragged out up and down these YouTube streets. We talked about people pulling receipts about colorist Claudia, saying that if she don't like a person, she don't talk about them, but she was actually talking about NeNe several times, but that's neither here nor there. And so, for her to say that, and then on the flip side, here we are years later saying that Porsha should have said something to Shamea, was in direct contradiction to what colorist Claudia has been saying about other people. We talked about that. We talked about Carlos King defending his reputation, saying that he had absolutely positively nothing to do with the Kandi, Porsha, Phaedra saga, but the internet says differently. Allegedly. I'm just saying what the internet say. We talked about the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 17 reunion part 3. And we talked about a lot of stuff. So like this video, please, and thank you. Don't forget to subscribe if you are not subscribed. And yeah, subscribe to my Patreon and all of the above. I will see you guys in the next video. Happy birthday to all the Leos. I know it's probably Virgo season by now, but it's still Leo season to me. Pink hearts in the chat for Mama Brown and anybody else who is battling anything, not necessarily cancer, but if you are battling anything, put your pink hearts in the chat, because what they say, if you're going through something, keep going. Okay, keep going. All right. Patreon tonight. I don't know. We need Patreon tonight. I gotta get up early in the morning. We do Patreon tomorrow, friend. Okay. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Let me see. Give me 15-20 minutes. Who knows? If not, I'll be on Discord later. I just peek in there. Okay. Shout out to the squad. I appreciate you guys. Love you. Go to sleep. It is late, honey, in the Atlanta.
Go to sleep. It's late in Atlanta. Good night.
Good night, squad.